Outside my window, is everything pale and cold?
Hello everyone, it's time for Centro Travel. I'm currently at Sydney Kingsford Smith International Airport. This time I'm on a solo trip to Sydney for 3 days. I plan to explore the city of Sydney and go to some beautiful beaches. Sydney's trains require an Opal card. However, if your credit card has a touch function, you can use it to pass through the ticket gates. Since I'm staying for a short time, I decided to just touch my credit card this time. Platform 1 is the train heading to Sydney's city centre. Central. It takes about 10 minutes to get to the station and costs about 10 AU. The fare seems a bit high for the travel time, but getting there quickly is valuable in itself. The way it's written and the choice of words are very British. I found a map that was just right. The airport is located south of the city center and is connected by a train called Airport Link. If you want to go to another area, it's probably best to transfer at Central Station. The train looks like this. It's clean. It's almost 8 p.m., but it seems like you can use Sydney's public transportation safely. The train arrived at Central Station. The next station I'll be getting off at is the next one. I've arrived. The atmosphere of the underground station is very London-like. Museum Station. It's a short walk from here to the hotel. Let's head there. I checked into the hotel. I'm staying at the Ace Hotel, Sydney. The room looks like this. I'm staying alone, so it's a compact room. Ace Hotel-like interior. The minibar and snack lineup are also good. I've been a fan since I stayed in LA about 7 years ago. I think this is the bath. Only a shower, no bathtub. Two nights here cost about 50,000 yen. I think it's cheap for Ace Hotel. In addition to water and cola, there are various alcoholic drinks in the fridge. There's also beer, carbonated water, and kombucha. This pack on the right was white wine. Every stylish item is stocked. Just water is a classic. Today I'm tired from traveling, so I'll have room service for dinner. They bring it from the restaurant and café on the first floor. This menu is more substantial. i.e. it's expensive compared to Japan, but I guess it's average here. There's a Loam burger named after the restaurant. I ordered it. Ace hotels have music sheets in the rooms instead of writing paper. They seem to value art and culture. This one is just a regular letter set. The hotel guide said it was a survival guide. My burger arrived. The amount of fries is amazing. I was just thinking of getting a little something before going to bed. The filling was simply a Wagyu beef patty, lettuce, and sauce. Let's eat. I'm feeling lonely, so I'll play my recent trip to Yamaguchi on the TV on the wall. That's all for today. Good night. Good morning. I don't know what to wear in Sydney right now. Apparently, the temperature in Sydney at the end of August is around 20 degrees. Even when I look outside, there are people walking around in short sleeves and people wearing jackets, so it's not helpful. When you travel beyond the equator, it's hard to know what to wear. But it's nice today. It's 11 o'clock in Sydney now. Well, let's go out. For now, I'll take the train and head north. I'm heading for the Circular Quay station. We're almost there. We can see the ocean. You can see the Opera House on the right. Let's take a walk. When you leave the station, there is a ferry terminal, and boats are constantly coming and going from about 7 terminals. This area is very crowded and lively. I've only been in Sydney for about 18 hours, but I already love it. Even though it's a city, it's not too crowded and the weather is comfortable. It's nice to have a city where you can easily access the sea. There are a lot of tourists around the Opera House. The sea, cafes, and seagulls are the best. I envy the people of Sydney who live here every day. It looks huge from up close. It's nice to see how they use the space so spaciously. Sydney was settled about 240 years ago. Japan was in the Edo period, around the time of the 10th Tokugawa shogun. This was the time when America gained independence and the French Revolution was taking place. From there, they quickly caught up with other countries and developed Versman. It's amazing. I was taking a picture of the ocean, and he came into the frame and said to take a picture of me. This harbor belongs to you. On the other side is the Harbour Bridge. Many ships pass under it. This bridge was built about 100 years ago. There seems to be a tour where you can climb up this bridge and walk on it. There was also an art museum nearby. I think it's the Museum of Contemporary Art, Australia. I don't have time today, so maybe next time. On the left side of the station, cruise ships are also docked. There is a large facility that looks like that. From here, you can see the whole view of the Opera House and the cityscape beautifully. You can see people on the bridge. It seems like a pretty exposed activity. To the left of the Australian flag is the Aboriginal flag. It is said to be a symbol of activities to improve the gap with the Indigenous people. At the foot of the bridge, there is an old-looking building. It looks like some kind of warehouse. It says Metcalfe Bond. It was built in 1912, so it has over 100 years of history. It seems to be used as a shop now. It's already 1 o'clock while I'm walking. I'm going to go to Bondi Beach for lunch. I'm using Uber. For some reason, the map won't load. It looks like I'll get there in about 30 minutes. In Australia, people tend to park on the side of the road. I don't see many parking lots or garages in urban areas. I can see the ocean in the distance. I've always wanted to go to Bondi Beach, so I'm really looking forward to it. My expectations are rising. I got out of the car. I feel like I'm about to be sucked into the beach, but first I'll have lunch. Bondi has a beach town atmosphere with many shops for tourists. Here's where I came, Harry's. I did some research and it had pretty good reviews. The staff are super friendly. The atmosphere inside the restaurant is also great. A lot of things were sold out, so I ended up having 2 burgers in a row. They gave me hash browns as a service. A BLT with a beef patty is about $20. Delicious. I am the last customer. Not just Bondi, but cafes in Australia open and close early. Harry's closed at 3 p.m. That's a really healthy way to work. Let's go to the beach. There are tourists, but it's nice to see so many locals relaxing. I think I'll stop by and take a walk. The sand is white and smooth. It seems like there are some pretty big waves, so there are a lot of surfers. Finishing work at 3 p.m. and going straight to surfing is the best. On the other side of the waves, a surfer is floating around, waiting for a wave. I wonder how everyone coordinates who goes when the waves are good. It looks like it would be fun. If traveling wasn't my hobby, I'd like to try marine sports. From here, we can really see the beauty of the colors of Bondi Beach. The blue color has a unique depth, and it certainly looks like the first iMac. I wish Sydney was about as far away as Okinawa. As you head towards the hill from the beach, you can see the Bondi icebergs. It's a members-only swimming club, but the location of this pool is amazing. Waves are splashing into the pool. Icebergs is a historic members-only club, but the restaurant seems to be open to outsiders. Next time, I'd like to spend a relaxing day in Bondi and try this place. The sun is setting, so let's go back to the city. I took an Uber to get there, which cost about $30. But if you take the bus, it's only a few dollars. The 333 bus has arrived. You can pay for the bus fare with a credit card or Opal card. I got off the bus. A lot of people got off, so I got off too. But it seems the bus stop was one stop further ahead. There's Bondi Junction Station just a 2-minute walk away. I could have stayed on the bus, but I changed to the train here and went to Town Hall Station. It's Town Hall, so that means it's where Sydney City Hall is located. There is a nice building in front of me, and it looks like Kinokuniya bookstore is in it. This is City Hall. It's cool, isn't it? That's the LRT. It runs every few minutes, so it's easy to use. It runs right next to pedestrians like this, so be careful when walking around the CBD. This seems to be the post office. I'm jealous of the cool brick architecture in a country that doesn't care about earthquakes. I took the LRT to a restaurant for dinner. Today I'm going to eat a meaty steak. I walked around a lot, so it should be delicious. The inside of the LRT is very clean like this. Everywhere in Sydney is clean. Kingsleys Australian Steakhouse. I was able to make a reservation online, so I made one. It was a big restaurant with a lot of seats. The staff will serve you at your table. I'll have a beer for now. Hawk's Lager. It has a strong flavor and is delicious. The meat is 300 grams of Angus beef fillet. I chose mushroom sauce. I asked for it to be medium rare, but I think it was quite rare. But every time I bite, I can feel the sweetness of the fat, and it's delicious. The combination of steak and beer is the best. This old man has already been there for the third time. I'm pretty drunk. Now let's go back to the hotel. I was thinking of heading back to the hotel, but since I'm here, I'll explore a bit more of Sydney at night before returning. For now, I'm waiting for the bus. It's here. I'll ride it for about 15 minutes. I'm heading to the Sydney Observatory. The observatory itself is closed, but it's on a hill, so I'm sure the view will be good. That's right. By the way, when you get on the bus, you touch your Opal card or credit card to this terminal. When you get off, you do the same to complete the payment. I arrived at the park where the observatory is. I came here without doing any research, but I was right. The Harbour Bridge and North Sydney look beautiful. The fireworks started suddenly. Apparently, they have fireworks every Saturday night. I was surprised when I stumbled upon something that just started, but it seems like today is my lucky day. Also, there are no other people here, and there is nothing blocking the view, so it might be quite recommended. But it's long. It feels like it's been going on for about 5 minutes. It's amazing that they have such great fireworks every week. Is this the finale? It's not going anywhere. looks like this is the end. When these lucky things happen, it makes the trip even more memorable. By the way, it's pitch black at the observatory at this time. It's pretty dark around here, so women might want to be careful. It's about 10 minutes to Circular Quay Station, so I'm walking, but I'm passing through a strange tunnel. What's with all the footprints? Is this the mecca for wall kick backflips? There was a basketball court when we left the tunnel. Everyone looks like they're having fun. We walked another 5 minutes from the basketball court and returned to Circular Quay. It has a different atmosphere at night. The Opera House is also beautifully lit up. It's really a city worth walking around in. There are a lot of things flying on the bridge. It's night, so I don't think they're birds, but maybe bats. It's a little scary how many there are. There are birds here, even though it is night. Do you have night vision? There are a lot of things to see in Sydney's night view. If you lived in this city, wouldn't it be great to be able to walk around and see this every day? Everyone had their own ideas. I'm spending the night. The night breeze feels good, so I just stare at the scenery. I'm back at the station. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's been a long walk. Let's go back to the hotel. Since coming to Sydney, all the trains I've taken have been double-decker, and there aren't many passengers at all. Thanks to that, it's very comfortable. I'm going to Museum Station again. I'm back at the hotel. That's all for today. Good night. Good morning. I got up early and came to the cafe. I'm waking up early with all my might, but everyone else seems to be going about their day like it's nothing. This is a cafe called Single O. I got a flat white. There's a barista right in front of me, and customers keep coming in non-stop even this early in the morning. I also had breakfast with my coffee. This is a bread topped with lots of avocado and vegetables. It was called something like an avocado monster, but I've forgotten what it was called. It's also topped with a thick paste, so one of these is enough to fill you up. It's also slightly spicy. Customers who order drip coffee grab cups hanging from the ceiling and make their own coffee. It's a pretty innovative system. The flat white was also delicious. There are cafes all over Sydney. Since we're here, let's stop by another cafe. Next, we went to this one. Paramount Coffee Project. It's busy here from the morning, too. It's only 8 o'clock. I go with a cappuccino this time. It looks delicious with that beautiful foam. The interior is a bit rugged and garage-like. The baristas are quickly finishing the drinks one after another. The cappuccino was really well made and delicious too. Let's go back to the hotel. I checked out of the hotel. Once again, Ace Hotel was very comfortable to stay at. Let's head to the airport. I'm already used to traveling by train in Sydney, but I wish I could have stayed another week. Next time I'll come back and take it easy. I arrived at the airport. My trip is coming to an end. ANA has a solid counter service in Sydney, but since I've already checked in online, I'll head straight to the security checkpoint. I've gone through immigration and arrived at the lounge. You can enter with priority pass. This lounge is great because you can see the planes right from the big windows. I plan to relax here for a while until boarding. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Goodbye.